Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel, and I'm pretty excited because today is 1st of July and we are gonna enter the watercolor month, right? So July is World Watercolor Month, and that's where I am bringing to you guys. So I'll be releasing voice over full real time tutorials for you, which you can do as and when you have time. But then if you are someone who would want consistency, you want to be consistent but you don't want to invest in a lot of paid courses, so this is my way of helping my community. So here we go, right? So I have thought about at least, let's say, 20 paintings that we are gonna do spread throughout the month of July. So we'll see how it goes. So I was thinking about doing Monday to Friday, then we take a little break on Saturday, Sunday, and then we again do Monday to Friday again, right? So that's how we are gonna do. So for my setup, which is not very fancy to be frank. So as far as my setup goes, this is the 300 GSM watercolor paper, and this time I'm using Bohong instead of Chitrapat. And then I have picked up some regular brushes, which are like Camberlin, Princeton, Robloff, and Art Essential. So a couple of my brushes of small, medium, varied sizes, because this paper size is also A5 and it's not big. Then I have some my palettes with regular colors. They are from different brands actually, so you don't have to worry about all of them, like which brand that you want. Anything related to materials and everything is in the description box, so you can check it out. We'll get started, right? So let's begin our first painting. And if you have not gone through my previous tutorials, then click above and then check the link out for my beginner courses, so you know what I'm talking about. So you should be very versed with color theory, watercolor techniques and all. So yeah, that would come in very handy if you go through them. So let's start by wetting our paper. Okay, so I will be wetting my paper completely. And then when I say wet my paper, wet the paper nicely. And if you want to go and use a bigger brush to wet it, you can go ahead. Make sure that when we are wetting, there are no puddles here. We don't want any puddles. So what I mean is this blob of water. So I'm not sure if it is visible to you, but here's a blob of water that is just sitting right over here, and that we don't want, right? So we'll just remove it. What we want is a clean shine of water spread across. So, and I know that everyone is busy, we don't have a lot of time, we are running our errands, our day jobs and whatnot. I just want this to be a very fun and relaxing session, so I will try to talk less and paint more so that you can follow along, and should result in a very pleasant session for you guys. Okay, so just follow along with whatever colors that I'm pouring in. You can also choose the same colors and we'll see. Okay, so for this one I'm using my pastel colors that I have, and we are gonna do something like a cotton candy sky. Okay, so all I'm doing is I'm making some random strokes with this color, right? And now I'm gonna change the color and we'll continue doing that. Let's pick up a different color. Now I'm adding some blues here and there. And I'm then blending a bit, right? Okay, and then we'll continue this color till the bottom. Okay, so we're gonna add more clouds maybe over here. I have picked up some blue shades to add more clouds, and I'm just dropping in color and it will blend naturally. And then we'll get say some purple and add it here. Okay, I will take some oranges here to make it a little bit of dark, and we'll add a little bit of carmine on top of it. Okay? So those would be darker shade of this pink, pastel pink, pastel rose, whatever you wanna call it. Okay, so the sky looks pretty good. I don't want to leave it too empty here, so yeah, I'm just creating a mix of this color. So basically the darker version of the color that we have used in the bottom, and some hanging clouds. Okay, so I do twist my brush here like this, like I keep going round and round when I do this stroke. So all I'm not doing in the same stroke, I keep rotating my brush like this. When I go, it just gives it a very nice effect, and there's a difference in the work. Okay, so now I'm doing is, this is my pastel orange mixed with actual orange. Okay, and I have here so this is a mountain range that we want to show. Okay, so that's a mountain range that we want to show, so I have just done that. And now we want to wait till this is dry. I'm just going to show you a closer look on how it is looking. So something like this, right? Okay, so we'll wait for this to dry, and then we're gonna come back and then add another mountain range over here. So my paper is like dry, I can touch it and none of the color is coming out. So I can go for the next layer. For the next layer, I am taking my ultramarine blue. Okay, this is like a half color and half water. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll create like half of a mountain here. Okay, and then when I'm doing mountain, right, on top I'm doing like zigzag motion. So we'll do half of a mountain here. Okay, and we'll do half of a mountain here. And you can decide your own curves as in how you want to go about it, right? You can decide that. Then what we can do, we can just make that ultramarine a little lighter version of it, and I can just do a layer of that mountain range, right? So we'll call it like a layer behind the mountain range that we just made. It has to be a little lighter, so the tonal value of that would be a little lighter as compared to what we painted. Okay, so that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. So now it is an optional, like if you want to go and add some birds on top of it, you can go ahead and do it, but I would just call it done. Like from my side it is done, and we don't need anything else to be done. So what for the next steps that I am gonna do is, I'll just sign this now, because this is a very small paper, right? So what I'll do, I'll just write my initials and we'll call it like day 1 done. So okay, so that's it. Now we'll just remove the tapes So I'll just remove the tapes. Voila! So you have just completed the day 1. Hope you enjoyed the day 1. We are gonna meet for day 2 for sure. So do not forget to subscribe to this channel, as this month we are gonna do World Watercolor Month. So this whole month of July I'll be bringing you paintings on a real time with complete voiceover. So yeah, see you guys next time. Hope you enjoy this.